How did the teacher's pet get completely humbled? Everyone's had that one kid in school who was always the teacher's pet, but this kid never studied, never did homework, and still had decent grades. Not because he was smart, but because he sucked up to every single teacher. He treated school like it was a popularity contest. Just smile, compliment the teacher, and boom, you're the favorite. And honestly, it kinda worked for a while. But then came the history quiz. Just basic stuff like ancient civilizations. Nothing too crazy if you actually studied. The second we sat down, he looked at the first question and froze. Then, in front of everyone, he raised his hand and said, "Can I take this quiz tomorrow?" I didn't have time to study. The whole class turned and stared. Even the teacher's pet wasn't usually that bold. The teacher just stared at him, then said, "Nope." I speed ran the quiz pretty fast. Most of us did. But he just sat there frozen, staring at his paper, like the answers were gonna magically appear if he stared hard enough. At one point, he literally gave up and started doodling in the corner of the page. When he turned it in, the teacher gave him this look, like, seriously? Then he told us he'd grade all the quizzes on the spot. 10 minutes later, he handed them back. I got an A. Some people got B's and C's. But when the teacher's pet flipped his quiz over, there was a massive red F on the front. Then the teacher stood up and said, "Since some of you clearly didn't take this seriously, I'm giving everyone a second chance to learn the material. We're redoing the quiz." Everyone knew who she was talking about. The teacher's pet turned bright red and just stared at his desk like he was about to pass out. But after that day, he actually locked in. No more excuses, no more sweet-talking teachers. And for the first time ever, he passed a class without kissing up to